We made it on time. Oh, before we go in here, thank you for coming with me again today.
No problem. You know I'm here for you, but I hope you don't go in there telling that same story. Every time I come with you, y'all working through the same issue, the same story you told the week before and the week before. How much money you spend? How much money you spend coming to talk about the same issue? When you gonna stop telling that story? Can we make up a new story at least? I mean, you told that story so many times. I know the story. I can pause and put the commas and the exclamation marks and the periods. I can place them in your conversation. That's how many times you've told that story. Get a new one. Make up something. Let's go.
No, I don't tell lies no more. On purpose. For real, I don't.
Let me ask you something. How many times have you told and used that story as an excuse for why you choose or chose to do what you did and continue to do over and over and over again?
Say it.
Emotions rise every single time you tell that story. You feel some kind of way that doesn't include a positive frame of mind every single time you tell that story. And you've been telling that story for some time now. You've been repeating that same story, sometimes with added details, since you learned how to express it from telling it over and over and over again. So much so that you can be considered a SME.
Subject matter expert.
In repeating to tell a story because of how you emotionally and successfully connect the dots in that story, develop a cry while telling that story, act on and are probably fabricating a lie while telling that story because of an overactive imagination that's feeding off of an unreliable set of memories and emotional dysregulation that support the unresolved issues within that story that you keep telling without doing the work to flip the script and reframe the negative narrative of that story. Have you heard yourself tell that story? Your story sounds like this.
Well, I remember when I was
Blank, comma, dot,
happened to me,
comma,
and he or she did it, and that caused me to,
blank, comma,
and that's the reason why I'm
blank. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, dot,
years later.
exclamation mark,
I've tried to forget what happened.
period,
I've tried to accept what happened.
period,
I've tried to process it and figure out why it happened to me,
comma,
but I just can't.
dot.
Could that story possibly be your excuse or scapegoat from the reality that you don't want to or choose not to face?
Semicolon,
Refuse to erase or overwrite in your memory bank?
semicolon,
Grow out of that mind frame and transition to the other side of blame and accountability in
comma, about, comma,
and based upon that same old story?
question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
That was when you was, but now that you are and can be,
Dot.
let's bury what was.
Exclamation mark.
We are gathered here today to say goodbye to what was.
Comma.
Because the issue and problem pertaining to what was,
Comma.
is now dead.
Comma.
And we are choosing to celebrate life by flirting with the future and tempting the present.
Dot.
No.
Period.
It's time for you to question yourself regarding the lack of growth and progress.
Exclamation mark.
It's time for you to ask yourself some questions and act your ask off for real.
Dot.
Okay, Mr. Punctuation, I'm gonna need you to hush.
If you don't understand a thing I just said, make sure you seek and view this production that's coming sooner than later.
Dot. Comma. Period.
Welcome to Act Your Ask Off for Real on Skid Row Avenue. Today in the house, today on this set, we have Cray Thomas, Cry DeVille, Klepto Cleveland, B.S. Wilson, Big Ol' Baxter, Oogly Bagato, Granny Graham, Rich Snob, and A-holes. They will make judgmental statements and ask dumb questions. Welcome, everybody. This is about to be the show of life.
Exclamation mark.